it was 25 years ago when Ken and Jean Haviland deeded the court, and I like to tell people that that this association can never be accused of doing anything precipitously, because it took us 25 years to actually put in a good fence and trim the trees. And I guess, you know, better to get it right than to get it fast. But before I introduce Cindy Mackey, who's going to do the dedication here, there are a lot of people that I want to thank, and not necessarily in alphabetical order, for all the gifts and contributions that were made to make this possible. Skip Aliusi, who's not here, Angela Crocker, David Gleason and all the Gleasons, Rick Frost, Ann Nauer and her sisters, John Markham and Elizabeth Reed, Pellet Properties, which is lots of pellets, John Foote and Kristen Rupert, Emily Mason, John and Tim Pickering, Eric Putnam, David Jones, Bill Tanis and Ellen Ryan, Dick and Carol Watson, Doug Todd, Pete Wakeman, Bill and Eileen Shaughnessy, Lane Quinn, and Bob Zeitlin. Now, if I've forgotten anybody, I apologize, and just let me know, and I'll mention your name at some point. I want to thank three entities or crews that made this possible. It was Mark Miller, who did the tree removal and fence removal. It was Mainline Fence Company, who put in this special chain link fence, and Maine Tennis and Track, who did the reconditioning. Thanks to all of them. A special thanks to Bob Strickland for facilitating and putting up with me for 8 or 9 months. Special thanks to John Foote for all of his work from beginning to end to make this possible. A huge thanks to Chip Putnam, who we couldn't have done it without Chip's help and work and good judgment, although he was sort of like Maisie, who sat out the winter in Florida, but I'm glad you're back, and now you got to do everything. And a huge thanks to Cecily Kahn, because Cecily was completely my partner in this. She was definitely always light at the end of the tunnel whenever I get discouraged, and there was a lot that was involved in bringing this project in on time and basically on budget. And of course, I'm going to introduce Cindy now, but I want to say that really it was Cindy who, she's kind of responsible for this in a sense, because when she was having a conversation with Bob Zeitlin last year, and Bob was talking about a new fence, Cindy said, well, I would like to dedicate a portion of Norm Mackey Fund, the substantial amount of money that her husband left to the association. So it was Cindy who really kind of got the idea going. And we said, well, you know, because of her largesse, it was really inspirational for everybody else to contribute and make gifts. So thank you, Cindy, and please